Hey guys, welcome. At this point, I could give you 100 more ways to explain. Nervous system regulations, geometry, frequency, spiral-based healing, spirituality. But let's be honest, that's not the real question anymore. The real question people are asking is, how the heck this guy figured this out? A guy from Brazil, no PhD, no lab, just a body that broke enough times to understand how it works. But it's easy. Let me flip back to you. Let me ask you a couple questions. So when anxiety kicks in the second you woke up, do you try to mask it or you try to ask why it's even there? When patterns repeat in your life, do you just call it fate? Or you stop and say, wait, this isn't my life. This is a programming. When you see people suffering, struggling, starving, hurting each other without even knowing why, what do? You go to work, you pay your bills, you scroll past like it's not your problem. Or you go home and start putting the puzzles together. Because that's what happens to me. The answer wasn't complicated. It was right there. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Maybe technology wasn't ready for it. But I gave myself 1 full year. No alcohol, no drugs, just sobriety and a space I start actually feeling again. And from that feeling, I start seeing. You see, the experts, they've been studying the symptoms, writing reports, running labs, zooming in closer and closer on the problem. But they were looking at the problem from inside the problem. See, me, I wasn't studying. I was hurting inside. I was the freaking lab. And when you're the one on fire, you don't waste time analyzing flames. You figure out what's feeding. You step back and see the whole system. The body, the mind, the trauma, the story, the geometry, the patterns, the field, and the soul. That's how the Awakening Blueprint was born. Not from books, not from theory, from pain, from clarity, from finally realizing no one was coming to fix it. So I had to remember how to do it myself. So if you're still wondering how I figured this out, maybe the better question is, what would you see when you stop numbing and you start feeling again? Don't be so serious, my friends.